Hello, potassium people. Welcome back to another Banana Bites. Today, just want to talk about something that personally resonates with my very being, and that's the desire to keep moving forward, to keep trying. Discipline, in other words. See, I've had bouts of motivation throughout my life, just as anyone else does. You hear some speech from somebody who talks about how you can accomplish great things, and you think, I'm going to do something phenomenal. And you make this grand plan, you're going to follow it to a T, and then it dies off. Or maybe there is someone out there that has successfully turned a brief moment of motivation into a great, magnificent thing. I think really the thing that bridges that gap is the discipline to keep working and keep trying no matter what happens. I just want to bring this up because I read a story today. It wasn't anything magnificent or brand new, revealing, anything like that. It was a simple story about someone who overcame the odds over and over, eventually to the point where things were too difficult. They broke down, and someone they knew had to come and help them. And then they kept trying. And it was a very beautiful story. Admittedly, I'm not going to share what it is, because realistically, you've probably read so many stories like this, right? Of some knight who saves a princess, or just some person living their day to day, but able to find some joy in it. And again, I can't quite convey how important it is to always keep trying. I've seen a lot of different kinds of media, right? I think about how CDI, the YouTube poop memes, right? Classic old videos, Hotel Mario, just these horrible games, but they had people with at least a little bit of passion make the cutscenes for those kinds of games on a system that genuinely sucked, with a budget that was even worse. And yet now they're some of the funniest and most memorable things about those games. Do they look good? No. Is the voice acting good? No, but it's memorable. And you know what? They kept trying. They didn't give up halfway. Well, okay, that's debatable. They may have given up halfway, but at least with the cutscenes, they're consistently bad. And at least they made them. And it turned into something wonderful. Because people found them, and they were made fun of. But it's hard to forget. It really is. And so even if something you do or I do sucks, I do a lot of things that suck. Just terrible. I know that at the end of the day, at least I'm making something. And even if it may be in vain, even if it may not help me or bear the fruit I want to see, which is the strange second banana, among other things. I know maybe it might be helpful to someone, maybe give someone a chuckle. So, with all of that being said, I'm going to go ahead and eat this banana, but just know that when it's hardest, it's probably when it's going to be most worth it to keep trying. Every time I talk about this particular subject of keep trying, discipline, all of that, I just wish there was some way to share in a true fashion how I feel about it. Well, that's it today. I'll see y'all tomorrow, as per usual. Bye.